Hello and welcome to GBR. Final day racing with the guys from the MRC in the Infinity Series. This is the feature of Lake Maggiore, or Laggy Maggie, as we like to call it. And the grid start will be from the race result of the first one. So I'll quickly go through the grid. Bazza there on pole with a dominant performance in the sprint. Brucey there in second. Got lucky there with the incident between Don and JMS. So JMS will start in third place. Golden will start in fourth. Hoggy will start in fifth place. In sixth we have Surfer. In seventh we have Ice. In 8th place we have Don. He had to serve a 5-place grid penalty for an incident at Tokyo from the last round. In 9th place we have Shameless. In 10th place we have Gaz Monkey. In 11th we have Mini. In 12th we have Evil. And in 13th we have G Smith. Blackie couldn't make this race, I think just due to work commitments and stuff, so we only have 13 for this feature race, which is 40 minutes long. So I'll get this one underway. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's a long hold and away we go. Oh, that Porsche of Fast JMS, another great start again as we're heading up towards turn 1. He's pulled to the outside of Bazza once again, but Bazza been able to hold off that Porsche coming into there. Have we had a clean start this time around? Doesn't look like any teammates have taken one another out. No, everyone's through cleanly there. But Bazza once again off out into the lead with Fast JMS behind him. Brucey's dropped down a place to third. Hoggy and Golden Brownie fighting for 4th place, but Golden Brownie just holding off there. Who's there on the right hand side? Looks like it's Surfer on the right hand side of Hoggy, coming down towards this right hander at the bottom of the hill. Everyone's still so in line to stand at the moment. No one's really making any major big moves so far. Don's there, he's still in 8th place. Evil, he's moved up to 9th place, so great start there for Evil. Already a little gap opening up between 9th and 10th place of Shameless. Gaz Monkey all over the rear end of Shameless as we're coming onto the back straight, and the same with G Smith on the Mini. Jump to the front, I can see there going a couple wide. Golden Brownie on the inside of Brucey as we're coming into the right hander. Oh, Brucey gives a little tap on Fast JMS. That's going to allow Golden Brownie to get past. Now they're going to be 3 wide on the exit between Brucey, Surfer and Ice up the hill. Who's going to have the drive? It looks like Don's getting in on the action as well now. He's going to slip past. Who's he slip past? Ice. Oh, he gets pushed out wide on the exit of the right hander there at the top of the hill. But Brucey, who's gone off really wide there. I think that was Don. That's due to the dirty tyres that he picked up here. Looks like it was, and he's just not been able to stop it. And he's gone off wide onto the red painted Astro. Not where you want to be, because you're not going to have much grip out there. But he's been able to control that one and get it back on track and back behind his teammates once again for Don. But as we round the end of lap 1, Bazza there, he's already stretching out that lead over his teammate Golden Brownie, who's in 2nd place. So good start there for Golden, but Fast JMS is going up the inside there of Golden Brownie. Golden Brownie shuts the door, Duns it a little bit wide there. Is that going to open up the door for Fast JMS on the exit? No, it's not. Fast JMS is just going to have to sit behind with his teammate Hoggy behind in 4th place and Brucey there in 5th. So all really close here for that 2nd spot. Seeing that Bazza's absolutely checked out. Surfer there in 6th place. Don's got past his teammate of Ice, who's dropped down a couple of positions. Not too sure what's happened with Ice, because he was in, yeah, I say he was fighting for 7th place. He's probably let his teammate go past, and he's lit the rear end up and hit the side of Evil. None of them have got damage, but that's allowed Shameless to nip up the inside there of Ice as well. He's on hards on the front. That's a surprise. I think they're probably the only person on hards at the start, I think. Oh no, Mini's on hards at the front as well. G Smith, he's on softs as well, so should be able to keep up with the pack. But as I say, Bazza there, well out into the lead. He's got about 2 seconds already over, what was his lap time? A 2:13 to a 2:15. Yeah, 2 seconds over Golden Brownie already. Fast MS there hassling Golden Brownie, both on mediums. So is Hoggy, so is Brucey. Surfer there, he's got softs on the rear, so I think that's the same as what he had for the sprint. He seemed to work quite nicely for him. Don there, he's got softs both front and rear, so he made them last for 20 minutes in the sprint, so he should be alright for this one. Evil there, he's on the same as well, softs on the front and rear. But the top 8 just got that gap over Shameless there in 9th place. Ice there fighting with Gazmonkey and Mini for 10th, 11th and 12th. Looks like Ice is going to lose that position to Mini. No, he's going to keep ahead of him as we're coming into the double right-hander. So I'll try and get a lap guide in at some point, maybe when the action starts to die down a little bit, but obviously hopefully before the pit stops come around about 20 minutes in to the race. G Smith there in 13th place, so Bazza will come across to finish lap 2 in first place. Back to the 2:06s for Bazza, so straight back into the pace. Golden Brownie there in 2nd place. He's got Hoggy now behind him, so he's been able to get past his teammate for 3rd place now. Will he now try and have a race on with Golden Brownie, see if he can make a pass and move into 2nd place with Fast MS just behind, probably try and slip through at the same time that Hoggy does as well. But Don's there, he's up to 5th place now, he's got past Brucey, so Don there using his softs to his advantage and moving his way up the grid as we go. But seeing he's on the softs now, I'm thinking he'll go to the mediums later on in the race when his softs start to die. Probably one of the only ones, same as Evil, just to use the softs and mediums. I think others might be using different compounds later on, but we'll find out. Brucey there in 6th place, just sticking it behind Don at the moment, just staying in that slipstream. You do really need that slipstream around this track. It's quite a quick track just to keep with the guy in front of you. But Brucey there looking racy as we're coming up to the Banky Boy. Don there goes for the half defensive move coming into Banky Boy, just leaves enough room for Brucey, but I don't think Brucey's going to have the power to get past Don coming up the hill, as Don's been able to get right up the rear end of Fast MS. Just puts a nose in there. I'm not really sure why you'd put a nose in there, and that's sent Fast MS down to 7th, 8th, maybe even 9th place now. That's unfortunate for Fast MS. Let's jump on board. I don't think there was racing room given on just on the inside, and that's unfortunate for Fast there to lose them positions. He was doing well there in 4th place, just behind his teammate, now down to 8th. And Don there running it wide. I'm guessing Don's going to let him get back past now after that little incident. That's going to allow Shameless now to dive up the inside of Don for 8th place now. So Don's really lost out massively for that little incident with Faster MS, but racing incident. At least the place was given back once again. Surfer there and Evil having a little to and fro through turn 1. Evil's gone for the move up towards turn 1. Does he get it a little bit too late? yeah, little tap there on Surfer. And he's going to allow Surfer to get back past with it being so close. He's lost 2 positions now. Is Don going to go and try and round the outside? No, he's not. He's just going to have to slip in behind. No, he's going to go round the outside. Don's going to go for that move up this right-hander onto this little straight, but Evil's going to keep it around the outside. Now they're going to go too wide. Looks a bit down towards this right-hander. But Don's just had to slip in behind Evil. Oh, Shameless has gone on the dirt. He's obviously broke a little bit too late and hit that grass. But Don's there. He's done a nice little move up the inside there of Evil. And got himself up to 7th place. Action packed so far. Fast MS there. He's going to try and get himself back past Surfer, but it looks like he got a little bit wrong there on the S's. He's giving a little bit of room there to Don through the S's onto the back straight, and that's dropped him down 2 positions for Fast there, just from running out a little bit wide there onto this straight. Don hitting the dirt there on the exit of Banky Boy. We've got a battle there for Mini and Ice in 11th and 12th, both on the same compounder tyre. Ice has got slightly better tyre wear on them hards than Mini has. G Smith there in 13th. Looks like he's been struggling on them soft tyres not to keep up with the pack up ahead. But Bazza, he will come round to start lap 5 in first place. Will he get the fastest lap? No, he won't. But he's been still very consistent once again. Golden Brownie in 2nd place. Hoggy in 3rd, just sitting behind at the moment. Golden Brownie's not been able to touch on Bazza's times. He's been in the 207s, where Bazza's been in the 206s. Hoggy, he's just dropped into the 206s, same as Brucey. So Golden Brownie is a little bit of the cork in the bottle at the moment for these two. But they have got a nice little gap at the moment over Don in 5th place. So he's worked his way back up to 5th place. Hopefully he can keep it there this time round with no one else around him. And just kind of get your head down and see if he can pull up to the rear end of Brucey up ahead. So he's on them soft tyres, so he should be able to. Surfer there in 6th place, just ahead of Evil. As we're going into the S's, Evil's not been able to get it done there, but will he now just wait for this back straight as we're coming out of here through this little left-right onto the back straight. Evil's taking a very different line there from Surfer. You want to keep nice and tight and get in that slipstream to make a move up towards this right-hander as we go. But yeah, Surfer's been able to keep it ahead. Evil looks a little look there, maybe trying to unsettle Surfer going into that corner, but Surfer's wise to it and actually pulls a little bit of a gap over Evil in doing so, and that's now put Evil into the clutches of Fast JMS and Gaz Monkey, and Shameless there just loitering in the background to see if he can get past one of these guys as well. What tyres does Shameless start on? Mediums and soft, so pretty good for the front wheel drive car to be on the mediums. A better tyre wear than Gaz Monkey, no, worse tyre wear, sorry, than Gaz Monkey. I think the mediums on his car will burn out quicker, being a FF car. But Evil looks like he's just been able to slowly catch up to the rear end of Surfer, but that'll be the tyre wear, I think, between the two of them. With Evil being on the softs and Surfer being on the mediums. Just on the front, he's got softs on the rear, has Surfer. Fast JMS there in 8th place. He's on the mediums, so tyre looking pretty good on that Porsche. Same as Gaz Monkey, actually better on Gaz Monkey's car than Fast JMS. So yeah, Shameless on the mediums and the softs. Struggling a little bit, looks like, on the mediums. Mini there in 11th place, just ahead of Ice in 12th. Tyre wear on that Mazda has really really worn them down. We've only, not even 12 minutes into the race now, and they're already down about 15% compared to Ice's. He's on the same tyre wear, and his have hardly really got any on him at the moment. But you can see the difference in tyre wear. He's on 209s, where the leaders are on 206s, 207s, so just hemorrhaging time being on them hard tyres. But obviously the strategists have worked it out for him. Obviously that's the best that they think that the driver to get the best result for him. And G Smith there in 13th still. Obviously playing the long game. Yeah, it's a 40-minute race. You've still got plenty of time to battle on up to the field. I'm just going to have a little flick through before Bazza starts his lap. It's that little battle there that is close, but I will just jump on with Bazza for a lap guide of Laggy Maggie. It's got a nice little gap there to Golden Brownie in second place. Ooh, dropped into the 207s this time around, up towards turn 1. Little left, 90-degree left-hander into the slowest corner on the track. What we're getting down to 45 mile an hour or so. Powering it on out, and then get over as far to the right as you can before this left-hander, just coasting it through there, and then we've got this right-hander onto this little straight. Down the hill we go. There's where you can really run out wide if you want to. Doesn't really improve your lap time. It just using all the track you can, and then in towards this. It's a tricky right-hander because it's downhill, and you're braking and turning at the same time. And slightly mess up your braking, and that'll be it. You'll be onto the gravel. And then you've got this fast flowing S's section, and you've got to use all the curb you can. Cut it as best just to not get a penalty, and then you drift out as far right on the exit there, just like Bazza did. Just not to get onto the grass and pick up that penalty, and then down this back straight through the penalty gates we go. I'm just looking at the leaderboard, don't think anyone else has moved, and then into Banky Boy, get onto that hairpin. Yeah, it's a hairpin really, and then back up the hill we go into this fast left right. You don't have to let off at all, you just keep that foot planted on the accelerator up the hill, and then into the double right, which also can be a little bit tricky. Baz has just missed the apex there a little bit, and into this other right-hander. Once again, I think Baz is struggling a little bit with the medium tyre wear at the moment, and then into this last corner, left-hander. Very fast, very hard, very easy, sorry, to get it wrong. And then across the line once again. Thank you, Bazza, for the lap guide. 207.4, 207.2 for Golden Brownie, but he's got Hoggy on the inside of him as we're coming into turn 1. Golden Brownie's gone out deep, he's gone off onto the grass, trying to give room for Hoggy there, and it's just lost time, and it's going to allow Brucey to now get past Golden Brownie now into third place for Brucey and second for Hoggy. So Golden Brownie's lost 2 places in pretty much 2 corners. And there's Don there, he's on a flyer. Set the fastest lap of the race so far, 2:06.0. 2 in a row as well for Don. So yeah, these guys are set in high 2:06s and low 2:07. So he's the second quicker or so roughly than the guys in front. So I gave him another lap, and he'll be right up the rear end of Golden Brownie. And his tyre wear is not looking pretty, and probably the worst of the top of the field, I would say. Surfer there in 6th place, Fast MS behind, Gaz Monkey just behind them. Shameless has dropped off in that one lap guide that I'd done, because it was a battle of 5 for 6th place. It's now only battle 3, so something happened with Shameless, must have been this lap round. And the same with Ice's. Oh no, it was a battle for 4. Battle for 4 it was, sorry. Because Ice and Mini, let's see, they've had a change of positions now. Must be the tyre wear, I'd guess, between the two. or Mini just had a good drive out of one of the corners and just sailed on past the Mazda. Evil there, he's had an might have been between Evil and Shameless, because Evil's 14 seconds down this lap compared, so yeah, it was a battle for 5. I was right, but might be the tyre wear, I think, for Evil. Might be worth thinking about coming into the pit sometime soon. There you go, 17 seconds plus this time round, so yeah, an incident for Evil this time. Jig Smith there, the tyre wear tiniest bit better than his teammate. Evil cutting it wide, cutting it on the curbs. Is that going to give him a penalty for cutting it? Yes, it is, even though he probably lost time in doing so. But yeah, it looks like he's struggling a little bit on them softs. G Smith, he's had enough of them softs, he's coming into the pit. But everyone else at the moment is still on track. They haven't thought about coming into the pit yet. But Bazza there, he's definitely losing time. 2:08 now. Brucey there with a 2:07.666. Teammate number on your lap time there, Brucey. Hoggy there, 2:08.8. So yeah, Brucey's got ahead of Hoggy on the last lap as round. What did happen? I literally just missed it. Hoggy got it a little bit lit up the rear end then. I completely missed that overtake, so that's allowed Brucey to go up ahead, and we will go back to where we were. No, we weren't. We were back here. So Don's got ahead of Golden Brownie now. So Golden Brownie really struggling. It looks like on them medium tyres. Don's got better tyres on it, and he's using softs. So it shows the weight between the two cars. It shows you how much time you're going to be losing being on a different compound. There's about 2:06.5 to 2:09.7, so 3 seconds in one lap for Golden Brownie just to lose. That's not going to be helping. I reckon he'll be coming into the pit at the end of this lap. Fast MS there in 6th place, 2:07, so he's catching up to Golden Brownie as well. Surfer and Gazmonkey, they've all just broken up a little bit at the moment, this pack. Can't really be the tyre there, I don't think. I think it might just be a few little mistakes creeping in between the drivers. Obviously sitting in the slipstream won't be helping. Seamus there, yeah, 2:09.6 the last time around, so he's got a little bit slower the last couple of laps, but yeah, definitely lost time. Ice there still fighting with Mini for 10th place. Between the two racing hard and mediums. Look at the tyre wear between Mini and Ice. Massive difference. Evil there in 12th place. I reckon he'll be coming into the pit fairly soon. D Smith, he's on his out lap now. He's put on a nice set of medium tyres for the rest of the race. Golden Brownie, he's come into the pit now. He's getting rid of them mediums. See what he goes on to. Seeing he hadn't made the mediums the last 20 minutes, I don't think he's going to go to the softs. Bazza, his tyres are looking still okay. Yeah, he picked up the pace a little bit there. 2:07.5. Debussy's 2:07.8. Hoggy's 2:07.6 and Don 2:07.4. So Don, he's losing a bit of time now with that tyre wear by the looks of it. Fast MS there in 5th place. Where did Golden come out? In 11th place, but he's got Clean Air in front of him and he's gone to the hard tyres. So yeah, he'll be going to the end of the race. Evil there. He's come in to get rid of them softs. He's dropped behind his teammate. So he must have had an incident in the last lap as well, did Evil. Because he was just ahead of his teammate. Shameless there in 8th place. He's got a little bit of room behind him now. He's got quite a bit of room in front of him. Hopefully try and get his head down before he comes into the pit. try and catch up. Benny timed up, he's lost to Gaz Monkey, Surfer and Fast. But Don there, he's right on the rear end of Hoggy. Probably doesn't want to do the same move he done on Fast JMS on lap 2 or 3. But is he going to go for the move into this double right? Yes, he does. Just squeezes Hoggy's nose off there. Through the first of the double right-handers. Up to 3rd place now for Dom. So he's doing the best out of the soft runners at the moment, but we'll have to see what other guys do. Bazza's coming into the pits. Don's coming into the pits. So that's going to put Brucey up to 1st place now on his medium tyres. Hoggy into 2nd. Fast JMS up to 3rd place now. Surfer in 4th. Gaz Monkey in 5th. Shameless will go through into 6th place. Ice in 7th. There's Bazza coming out the pit. Mini in 8th. So Bazza will join back in 9th place. Don will come out in 10th place. But he got a 3-second penalty. That must have been for coming in to the pit. He's just come out ahead of Golden Brownie. But he's come out on the medium tyres. Bazza's come out on the hards. So the Aston's gone for mediums and hards. Don's gone for the softs and the mediums. So he should be able to catch that gap up to Bazza, but he has got that 3 second. There's a very wide line there from Golden Brownie, but we know that won't be a penalty. So the 9th backwards, they've all pitted at the moment, but Bazza is not far behind Mini at all. So he's nearly a whole pit stop ahead of Ice and Mini. But with the tyre wear that Ice has got, he's probably going to try and think about going as far as he can into the race. So he's literally just got to come in, change his tyres, put a little drop of fuel in and go again. I don't know about Mini. Mini's got a little bit less fuel as well. I don't think we'll probably get to about 26 minutes before Mini would think about coming in if he wants to, but any time now would be fine for him, I would think. We jump back to the front. So Brucey there. Will he be coming into the pit this time round? We'll see what happens. I think he might go for one more lap. He's got enough tyre wear on that front left to do so. Ooh, I think he thought about it, but he didn't. Hoggy's gone round again. Fast JMS, he's wide, but he's going to go round one more time. Surfer's coming into the pit. It's going to release Gaz Monkey into 4th place. Shameless, he's going to go round again. Ice is going to go round again. So it is Mini. And then we come to the people that have pitted already. Bazza in 9th place. Golden Brownie in 10th now. He's ahead of Don after serving that penalty. Surfer's just putting some fuel in. G Smith there in 12th, just ahead of his teammate in 13th place. So the two Citroens not having a great outing this time round. So where's Surfer come out? He's come out in 11th, not too far behind his teammate of Dom. So he's gone to the medium tyres. He had the mediums and softs on, so yeah, because you can only run the softest compound you can run. So if he had mediums and softs on, he can't run the softs. He would have to do the mediums. If he had mediums and hards on, he would have to either go softs or hards. He wouldn't be able to put mediums back on. So yeah, that's good for Surfer. Rules have been obliged there by Surf. So see, yeah, definitely Bazza is catching up with Mini. Was that 2:07.9, but that was his outlap. So Mini's 2:08.8. But yeah, I'd definitely say that Bazza is catching up to Mini. That tyre wear is not going to be helping on hard tyres that are worn out that much. It's just not going to give you any real grip at all. But being consistent as Mini, 2:08s. Pretty much across the board. A couple of times dipped into the 2:09s, but that could have been battling with Ice for them times. Brucey, he's coming into the pit. Hoggy's coming into the pit. Will Fast come into the pit? No, Fast is going to go around again. Gaz Monkey, he's into the pit as well now. So there's only going to be Fast left to pit at the moment. Shameless is going to come around. He's going to go in. Ice Mini, they're going to go around once more. So we've got 3 more left to pit in this race. Where will Brucey come out? Because he was in the mix between Hoggy and Bazza. He has come out. He's come out a lot closer to Bazza by the looks of it. Has he got enough? We've got about the same amount of fuel. Golden Brown's got a little bit less. He's definitely caught up to the rear end of Brucey. So what's Brucey come out? He's come out on the hard tyres. Want to push their mediums as far as he could. Hoggy, he's come out on the soft tyres. So that's going to be definitely advantage to Hoggy now, with only 13.5 minutes left of the race. Just ahead of Don there. He's gone purple once again on obviously fresh mediums, but only just over half a tank, so a lighter car on nice grippy-ish tyres. 206 dead pretty much. Gaz Monkey, he's come out on the soft tyres. Shameless has come out on the soft tyres as well, so everyone pitting now will be coming out, I'd say, on the soft. So what have we got? We've got Bazza. Oh, Mini's been overtaken by Bazza now. Mini's going to be the bottle in the ointment for this fast closing pack of Brucey, Golden, Hoggy and Don for 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. But Bazza, he's been able to dispose of Mini before he comes into the pit, so he's been able to maybe he's going to try and catch up to Ice, or is Ice going to be pitting this time round. So Fast MS, he's got quite a bit of a gap over Ice at the moment, but see if he comes in again. No, he's going to go round once more again. I think you'd be able to get the softs to the end. If your teammate's doing it, I reckon you'd be able to. Will Ice come in this time round? And I'll see if Mini does as well. Looks like Ice is going to go around once more. Yes, he does. Mini there on the inside, outside, sorry, of Brucey. As we're going to go, looks like 3 wide. No, we're going to be, looks like we're going to be 3 wide. Golden Brownie's dropped behind Brucey and Hoggy. Hoggy's gone for the inside there. Oh, Mini is just a moving roadblock for these guys. We're going to go 2 wide into turn 3. Golden's going to have a little look up here inside of his teammate there. Going to go 3 wide through this right hand up. They make it work. How the hell they've done that? And Don's going to join the party and going to make it 4 wide, it looks like. Yes, he is. 4 wide into this right hand at the bottom of the hill. It can only end badly, but it looks like everyone's got through cleanly. Hoggy's still hanging it around the outside there. Is he going to keep it ahead of Don? They're going to be 3 wide. Golden Brownie's backed out of this one. Don there's not giving Brucey much room, and that little tap going into the S's there, but Hoggy's been able to get through all of this and get into 5th place. Don's now going to be serving this penalty just in front of Brucey. Will he drop behind Golden as well once he serves it? All of it all over the place. Mini there defending from Hoggy, but I think Hoggy's just going to have the tyres to just go around the outside of Mini. Yes, he will. Brucey there. Oh, gets caught up right behind Mini on the exit of Big Banky Boy. Just then can't get past as we're going up through this left-right towards the double right-hander. Brucey was he going to pull to the inside? No, Golden Brownie goes for the inside move on Brucey. He gets that move done. Don's going to follow him as well, so Brucey's lost 2 positions there. Fast MS has come into the pit. All laps and go at the moment, but now Mini's back behind this pack. It's taken about 2 laps for everyone to get past Mini, but Mini's running out of fuel as well and tyres. Looks like he's going to be coming into the pit this time round. Ice has gone round once more. He's going to be getting caught up pretty quickly there by Bazza. Bazza's doing 2:07.6 to Ice's 2:09.1, so yeah, 1.5 seconds last time round. Hoggy there in 3rd place. Golden there just ahead of Don in 4th and 5th. Brucey there in 6th. He got shuffled out the pack through that double right-hander, but maybe you can try and make a charge back past Don and Golden. Surfer, Fast GMS and Gaz Monkey all close together, so Fast GMS has come out in 8th place after his pit stop. Where did Mini come out? Mini's come out in 11th place. I think he ran them hards a tiny bit too long. You've only got 9 minutes left on them softs. I reckon they'd be able to do about probably 13-14 minutes, so that's 7-8 laps for Mini on the softs. But obviously he likes being at the front of the pack. Evil there in 12th. He's been able to get past his teammate Smith. Smith's dropped off the pace the last couple of laps. He was doing 2 9s, 2 10s, and then he'd been 2 12s and 2 15s, so not too sure. Maybe not enough fuel. Seeing he's got less than a quarter of a tank, and most people have got between quarter and half, I would say. Yeah, so I reckon Gaz Monkey's not put enough fuel in to make was it Gaz Monkey? No, sorry, G Smith's not put enough fuel in to make it to the end. Will Ice finally coming to pit. He's put his hazards on, so I'm guessing that'd be warning Bazza that he's going to be slow on the exit of this last corner. To warn him he's going to be coming into the pit. Yes, he is finally coming to the pit. 32 minutes done for Ice. That's going to now release Bazza, but Hoggy has been closing up 208 to a 206, so yeah, definitely advantage to the Porsche at the moment. Alright, he's in 2nd place, but Don and Golden Brownie going too wide out the exit of turn 1. Golden Brownie lighting up the rear tyre. Is that going to allow Brucey to slip past? No, it's not. Brucey just couldn't find a way past his teammate there for 4th place. This is a hell of a battle. Where have we got? We've got Gaz Monkey here. If I jump on the chase cam, you can just see Brucey just heading, Bazza heading around that right-hander up ahead with Hoggy just behind. So it shows you the top 8 only covered by, what are we covered by? About 6 or 7 seconds at the moment. We have 7 minutes left. This could get interesting. And obviously everyone on different tyres. We've got Bazza on the hards, Hoggy on the softs, Don on the mediums, Golden on the hards, Brucey on the hards, Fast GMS on the softs, Surf on the mediums, and Gaz Monkey on the softs. So a mixture of everything right here. This, I'd say, could be interesting. We've got Shameless there in 9th place by himself, Ice in 10th, Mini in 11th, Evil in 12th, and G Smith in 13th. But they're all spread out. This top 8 is going to be a battle, it looks like, to the end of the race. Who's going to come out victorious? Who knows? Put your money down and I'll take it from you. Hoggy there in 2nd, pressuring Bazza to get onto that top spot of the podium. Bazza's had his first win of his he was a virgin in the Infinity season before this one, so he's had his win. Is Hoggy going to try and claim his win of the season? Not too sure if he's had a win in other seasons. He's right up behind the wing of Bazza there. Pulls to the left hand side, coming up towards turn 1. Later on the brakes, gets it stopped. That'll be the soft tyres over the hard tyres. And into 1st place here goes Hoggy. Will he now try and be able to pull away from Bazza? I reckon he would be able to. 206.9. Yeah, I reckon he would be able to pull away from Bazza just with the different tyre compounds. But will Don be able to try and catch up to Bazza now? We've got 5 minutes, so we've got 3 laps left of this race. Golden Brownie, he's got Fast GMS up the inside of him, in towards the right-hander here. Just giving a room on the inside there from Golden. Fast GMS can't get it done this time round. He's going to have a look in towards the S's. No, he's not. He's a bit too far back at the moment. Mini, late pit stop, but he's been able to set the fastest lap of the race so far, 2:05.1. I did notice that Fast MS is on 2:05.8, which was going to obviously be far the fastest lap of the race, but Mini's obviously claimed that one before him. But Fast MS there, he's pulled out the slipstream of the Aston as we're going into Big Banky Boy. Nothing Golden can do there to defend it, and can't even probably get the drive out the corner, being on the different tyre compounds. So that's Fast now up to 4th place. This group's, I think it's getting closer, I really do. I'll see what the timing is when we cross the line, but Don there right up behind Bazza now. Hoggy's not been able to pull away from Bazza, so Bazza's been able to use that slipstream to keep up with Hoggy, but he's now going to be able to, his mirror's full of a white Alpha behind him for the remaining, we could get, well, we're going to be 19 laps. Yeah, we're going to be 19 laps, but Don's there had a great exit. And we'll just see what's about 5 seconds now covering the top 8. Unbelievable stuff. Brucey there goes for the move up the inside of Golden Brown. He's going to be left on the outside here of this right-hander. Gets the power down, gets a little bit of tail happy from Brucey, but that's his driving style. You know that one. Don there, he's having a look up the inside of Bazza. Can't get it done. Now Fast MS is going to get on the action. This little group's broken up into a couple of 3s and 4s now, and Hoggy's just been able to put away, but Don there under pressure from Fast MS up the inside, gets that move done. Don runs it out wide and concedes that place to Fast MS. Now will Fast MS try catch up to Bazza, so that might be a Porsche 1-2 at the moment. Golden Brownie in 5th, Surfer in 6th. Now he's got ahead of Brucey. I saw that move happen in the background when Don went wide. Got up the inside of Brucey there, and Gaz Monkey just behind Brucey now. And as we're coming down towards Banky Boy, Brucey pulls out the slipstream early, trying to get this move done on Surfer. Surfer's on the mediums, Brucey's on the hards. Brucey gets that move done. So cracking move there from Brucey. And we're going 2 wide as we are between Bazza and Don through the S's at the top of the hill. But Fast MS has... Did I see where Fast MS has got past? No, I didn't. Yeah, so Fast MS has got the move done on Bazza, so that's a Porsche 1-2 at the moment. That's how Don got so close to the rear end of Bazza as we came up the hill. So yeah, I say Porsche 1-2. Will they be able to keep it there for a excuse me, top and 2nd spot on the podium? Bazza there defending as much as he can from Don for that last spot on the podium. Oh, and gets a half-second penalty in doing so. That's just going to put him behind Don, no matter how much he can try and get away. That half-second is going to cost him a second at least, and might drop him into the clutches of his teammate in 5th place once he serves it. But Bazza probably going to try and defend as much as he can from Don for this 3rd place as long as he can. But Golden Brownie, Surfer, Brucey and Gaz. So Surfer's got back past Brucey as we're heading on to the last lap of the race. I will keep an eye on anyone coming across the line as best I can. Golden Brownies, is he going to have enough fuel? His fuel light's on. We are on the last lap. Everyone else has got a lot more fuel. Bazza's fuel light's on as well. So yeah, the Aston's running it to the wire for their fuel, but Hoggy, since he's got Hamlin first, he hasn't been able to pull away too much, but he's definitely opened up that gap. Looks like Fast MS is going to try and get his teammate on the last lap. Bazza there, he's coming up to serve that half-second penalty now. Now will that drop him into the clutches of Golden Brownie? Don there pulls into his slipstream, get as much as he can. That's going to allow Don to get into 3rd place. Yeah, Golden Brownie's not going to be able to catch and pass his teammate in towards Banky Boy. But yeah, timer is up now as we're coming up the hill. It looks like G Smith will come home to finish in 13th spot. And back to the front, Hoggy first, JMS second, I say Don's in third place. He's still got Bazza behind him. Brucey's gone for the move up the inside of Surfer there. Yeah, back to 6th place. Will he be able to keep it there before the finish line? But we'll go back to the front for this 1-2 for Porsche. So Hoggy will come to finish in first place. Brucey there in the background is going wide, it looks like. Fast MS second, Pedon in third, Bazza fourth, Golden Brownie fifth. We will just jump back to see what happened with Brucey here. On the last corner, he gets out wide, hits the orange curb, it looks like, into the barrier, keeps his foot fully planted on the floor, but Surfer will just get ahead of Gaz Monkey for 6th, Gaz Monkey 7th, Brucey 8th. Ice will come across to finish in 9th place. I think just ran there hard a bit too long. Might have been on the action for the end of the race. That's the fastest lap of a 2:04.9 as well. Shameless will come across to finish in 10th place. No tyres, no fuel for Shameless. Mini's run out of his front right. Wow. He's done about 6 laps and they are dead. So Mini will finish in 11th place and Evil will come across to finish in 12th. Cracking race, guys. Absolutely cracking. Thank you also for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button and I shall see you on the next one. Bye bye.